the South St. Paul Packers and your Hibbing Chisholm Blue Jackets. And now, let's meet the starting lineups. First for the Packers of South St. Paul. Starting in goal this afternoon, senior goaltender number 39, Jacob Lissick. At right defense, senior defense number 4, Owen Ramirez. At left defense, junior defense number 8, Lucas McClellan. At right wing, junior winger number 18, Matt Winstonson. At left wing, senior winger number 19, Jace Shower. And starting at center, senior center number 14, Jacob Sieber. And the remainder of the Packers, head coach by Pete Schultz, assisted by Elliot Vesper. And now, let's meet the starting lineup for your Hibbing Chisholm Blue Jackets. Starting in goal this afternoon, sophomore goaltender, number 33, Evan Rutledge. At right defense, junior defense, number 18, Trevor Lemon. At lefty, senior defense, number 10, Mitchell Zimba. Starting at right wing, sophomore winger, number 17, Casey Kemp. At left wing, senior winger, number 24, Matt Edmonds. And starting at center this afternoon, junior center, number 3, Joe Ellison. And the remainder of your Blue Jackets, head coach by Justin Pepperman, assisted by Adam Schaefer and Jim Townley.
And we're about ready to get this one away here from the Hibbing Memorial Arena. Blue Jackets in their home white sweaters trimmed in navy blue breezers, navy blue helmets. And the Packers are in their maroon jerseys trimmed in white and gold, maroon helmets, and maroon breezers. Doc, get it clear? Glad to have you along. Thanks for sharing part of your Saturday afternoon. Hopefully the Blue Jackets come out of here and get their first victory of the season and just build off that. But if they can build off that performance they put up against the Esco-Carlton Lumberjacks on Tuesday, season's going to look pretty good. Blue Jackets in the first period have been outscored 6-1. South St. Paul has been outscored 7-5. Blue Jackets will be moving right to left. And we're about ready to get this one underway. On the draw will be Allison against Saver. And if you're joining us late, JV won the contest 4-1 over South St. Paul. And Zimba with the puck brings it across the blue line to the left circle. Tried to get a shot off. That was knocked away. Rolls into the left corner. Getting a piece of it was McClellan. Battle along the end boards, and the Packers zoning behind the net. Coming away with it is Kemp right in front. Kemp had Allison, and Allison got the shot off, but a nice save by the goaltender Lissick. Along the end wall, here's Edmonds into the left corner. Edmonds battling with Saver. Puck loose, left circle. Blue Jackets had it, and here come the Packers. Packers to center ice. They'll bring it to the Blue Jacket blue line and carried in offside. First whistle of the game. 16:22 to go, first period, no score. Blue Jackets had a perfect opportunity right in front. But Allison was unable to get it by the goaltender, Jacob Lissick, to keep this a 0-0 game, fortunately for the Packers. Face-off, controlled by the Packers. They'll dump it in the Blue Jacket zone. Right wing half wall, trying to dig it loose is Freider. Rolls into the right corner. Cabina bangs it off the end board to the left wing half wall. Marshall is there. Marshall will pick it up along the end boards, works it over to Cabina in the left corner. And Freider tips it out to neutralize. Lund trying to get it away from the Packer player, unable to do so. Puck rolls to the Blue Jacket blue line. It's going to be grabbed by Galley. Galley, a right wing pass to Marshall. Marshall tips it out to Lund. Here's Lund to the blue line. Lund to the top of the right circle. Tries to get by the defender, Joshua Lissick, unable to do so. Center round. Puck near the left wing half wall. Packers will push it up, or attempt to. Trying to dig it loose for the Blue Jackets is Kemp. Comes out to the blue line. Cabina flips it to the left circle. Here come the Packers back the other way. With the puck, Paladochuk tied up in the right corners. The Packers did a line change. Just underway, 15-17 to go. First period, no score. Kabina with the puck, banks it off the near boards. Actually hit a Packer player, Wilebski. Gathered in at center ice by Edmonds and fired into the right corner of the Packers zone. Back to pick it up is going to be McClellan. He'll bank it off the far boards. Comes out to Zimba near the right point. Zimba works it over to Kemp at the half wall. Back to Zimba up high. Zimba throws it towards the net just wide. 14:48 to go in the first. No score. Loose puck picked up by the Packers. Carried out by Wilebski to center. Banked off the left wing boards in the Blue Jackets zone. Line change Packers with 14:35 to go. Zimba leading the rush. He'll cross on the left wing. Leaves it for Edmonds at the left point. Edmonds shot sails wide into the right corner. Loose puck's picked up for the Blue Jackets. It's Janicic. In behind the net momentarily was Allison with it. Then he lost control. Janicic battles along the left wing wall for the puck. Coming away with it's going to be Saver for the Packers. He'll send it to center. Edmonds dumps it back in. Line change Blue Jackets. 14:08 to go in our first period. No score. Packers from their own zone, trying to break out. It comes out to center. Puck's going to be grabbed momentarily by the Blue Jackets. Loose at center ice. That's picked up by Saver. Saver brings it across on the left wing. Shot blocked by Kabina. Comes into the end boards in behind the Blue Jacket net. Kabina battling for the puck. Lund's there as well as Lehman. Lund tried to carry it up the left wing wall. Unable to do so. Lund sends it over near the left point. Kept alive as it's sent down deep by Lissick. Along the boards, it's Saver in behind the Blue Jacket net. Puck rolls out to the right of Radovich. Comes back out to the left point. Packers putting a little pressure on at the moment. Saver ridden off the play near the left corner by Kabina. And the Blue Jackets head the other way. Here's Janicic to the blue line. Janicic to the left circle. Blue Jackets are doing a line change. Janicic centering pass. Tried to hit Allison between the circles. Unable to connect. Back the other way with the puck come the Packers. Paladochuk had it for a minute. Into the right corner of the Blue Jacket zone. Allison has it. Sends it up to Edmonds. Edmonds centering pass is broken up. And the loose puck's pushed away by Radovich. Nice play. Shot from the right point's blocked by Allison into the right corner. With the puck is Wilebski. Wilebski tied up with Allison near the right corner. Zimba throws it out. Unable to hold the zone was Felton. Felton's going to have to go back to the Packer blue line to pick it up. 12:24 to go. First period, no score. Shots 2-zip in favor of the Blue Jackets. Dumped into the Blue Jacket zone. Zimba back to Edmonds. Tried to feed it ahead to Allison. Just didn't connect as he was crossing the blue line. At center, thrown on net by Zimba. Easy save by Lissick. He'll dump it off for his teammate. Ramirez with the puck. Out to center. Right on the stick. As he put it on the stick of Dobmeyer. Lund's going to take it near the Blue Jacket corner on the near side. He'll flip it down the ice. No icing. Line change Blue Jackets with 11:45 to go in period one. Circling his own net is Ramirez for the Packers. Right wing pass. He'll send it over to Heimerl. They try to work it down ahead to Schauer. Freider had it. Puck loose left circle. Freider comes away with it. He poked off his stick, but as he's falling, he dragged it out to neutral ice before the Packers dump it in the left corner of the Blue Jacket zone. 11:19 to go. First period, no score. Heimerl with the puck. Back out to the right point. They'll set it up for a one-timer to the left point. And a big blast from Lissick and a nice save from Radovich. Puck's in the right corner of the Blue Jacket zone. Pops off the half wall on the right wing, and out to center is Freider. Blue Jackets will do a line change as Freider carries it in the left wing side. He'll stop in behind the Packer net. Centering pass in front. He had Kemp. Here's Allison, his shot. That's blocked and didn't get through traffic. The Blue Jackets having some opportunities. Back the other way with Saver. Rolls in the left corner of the Blue Jacket zone. Allison pops it around to the right corner where Kabina picks it up for the Blue Jackets. Kabina. Long past the center, he had Allison. If he could have just connected on that, he would have been able to split the D for a breakaway. Just couldn't quite connect. Play continues in the Packer zone near the half wall on the right side. Ogren couldn't hold on to it. Kemp tried to work it back, but the Packers are going to come. They tried to get it back to Zimba at the left point. Popped into the Blue Jackets zone. Ogren with it. Galley got it away from him, sends it up to Kemp on the right wing. Kemp to Allison. Allison the center, ridden off the play. Sent back into the Blue Jacket zone near the right corner. Zimba will pick it up. Zimba had it poked off his stick by Palodochuk. Into the right corner. It's Klunder. Klunder tried to set it up to his teammate up high in Lissick, and they didn't connect at all, and it's all the way back down in the Packer zone. 9:36 to go. First period, no score. Shots 3-1 in favor of the Blue Jackets. There's the icing on the Packers. Face-off's going to be to the right of the goaltender Lissick. Lund will take that draw. They'll go up against Palodochuk, and the Blue Jackets control the puck. Here's Freider. Along the end boards, in behind the Packer net, trying to get away from Ramirez. Bouncing puck right in front of the net. And getting a piece of it was Freider, but he just couldn't direct it towards the net as he was tied up pretty well in front of the net. Battle continues. Lund along the end board. In the Packers zone, 9:08 to go, first period, no score. Hibbing, Chisholm, South St. Paul. Lund gets it back onto the blue line. Lehman's shot didn't get through traffic. That's blocked and it'll roll to the end boards. Again, the Blue Jackets trying to dig a loose. Back to the left point. Cabino looking, sends it to the left circle, and trying to pull the trigger on that shot was Janicic. That got blocked. Comes out near the right point. Lehman sends it to the right circle. Now here come the Packers as they throw it out to center. Heimerl had it. Cabina took it away. Cabina sets it up for Janicic. Oh, and he tried to get it back to Cabina and hit a skate. Picked up by Ramirez for the Packers. Ramirez, a long cross-ice left wing pass. Didn't quite connect as he was trying to hit Shower. In the left corner is Saver. Shower in behind the Blue Jacket. That centering pass right in front. And that was tipped by Winston. And Radovic just reached out and throws it. 8:19 to go in the first. 5-2. Shots and goal in favor of the Blue Jackets, but no score on the scoreboard. Face off. One by Allison into the right corner of the Blue Jacket zone, out near the left point. Or the right point, excuse me. Sent down the ice into the left corner of the Packer zone. Allison taking it in the boards hard. And the Packers will send it down the ice. Should be another icing coming up. Allison took a nice check from senior defenseman Josh Lissick down in that left corner, but he's fine. 13 seniors on this Packer team, so they're experienced. Shots are 5-2 in favor of the Blue Jackets. Face off to the left of the goaltender Lissick. And it's going to be Lissick with the puck. That would be Joshua Lissick, not the goaltender. I'll work it up ahead to Saver. Saver takes a big check by Lund. Trying to break in on the D, though. Didn't work. Was Winston. Cleared all the way back down to the Packer blue line. Back to pick it up is McClellan. McClellan sends it out to center. They'll work it up ahead. Here's Winsenson trying to center it to Saver. That's knocked away by Zimba. Loose puck gathered in by Ogren. And now the Blue Jackets will come away with it. Edmonds works it ahead to Kemp. Kemp stick handles across the blue line. Rolls off his stick. It'll be grabbed by Ogren. Ogren tried to center it to Palodochuk, and it was in his skates. Here come the Blue Jackets back into the Packers zone. Edmonds sends it into the corner. Now it's Galley. Behind the net, centering pass from Edmonds. And a slap shot's blocked as Cabina's shot was blocked by number 21, Palodochuk, and it came all the way down in the Blue Jacket zone. Radovic came out of the net to send it back up to center ice. First penalty of the game's coming up. It's going to be interference. It's going to be called. on Ogren. The Blue Jackets will go on the power play. Time of this is going to be 10:15. Blue Jackets on the power play this year, 20%, 4 for 20. Penalty kill for the Packers, 77.4%. They've given up 7 on 31 penalty kills.
On penalty, the Packers, number 50, Brendan Ogren. 2 minutes for interference. Ogren.
Set down in the Blue Jacket zone. Comes out to center. Cross ice pass. Shot from the left circle sails high. As the Packers are kind of buzzing on this penalty kill. Reynolds had that opportunity from the left circle. He just shot it high. Minute and a half to go in that Blue Jacket power play. Lehman with the puck. Works it ahead to Kemp on the left wing. Kemp brings it across. Tried to set it over on the right side to Edmond. Unable to do it. Saber picks it up in neutral ice. Saber checked off the play by Zimba. Lund had it, and then Allison had it. Now Lund's got it. Allison along the left wing boards near the left point. Blue Jackets got it in the zone, and it's sent right back out. With a minute 4 to go in that power play, Blue Jackets will regroup from their own blue line. Cross-ice pass from Cabina. Hits a Packer player and rolls into the Blue Jacket zone in the left circle. Lund with the puck. Here's Lund to center. Poked off his stick. Cabina to Zimba. That's off his stick, and the Packers send it right back down the ice with 42 seconds to go in that Blue Jacket power play. 5:24 to go in the period. And it's 0-0. Bouncing puck, flicked back into the Blue Jacket zone. Cabina with the puck. Cabina gets it to Kemp. Kemp at center. He'll stick handle and bring it across on the right wing. Poked off his stick. Nicely done by Dobmeyer. And sent right back down into the Blue Jacket zone. Radovich will stop it behind the net. Battling for that puck is Heimerl. Still 9 seconds to go in that Blue Jacket power play. Unable to get a shot off here, much less get it into the zone. And a shot put on, and the net's off its mooring, so no goal. But a nice shot. Zimba pulled the trigger from the bottom of the left circle. So we got one shot on goal on that power play. Back to 5-on-5 hockey with 4:45 to go. And still no score here in our contest in the first period. Faceoff's going to be to the right of the goaltender, Lissick. Allison will take the draw against Klunder. Comes back to the left point. Zimba looks, throws it on net, and a blocker save by Lissick. Loose puck's grabbed by Felton. Felton works it up in the neutral ice. Grabbed by Paladochuk, and he'll rattle it around the half wall on the left side. Ogren's there. Comes to the left of the goaltender. Lund back to center. Picked up by Felton of the Packers. He's quickly into the Blue Jacket zone. Felton to the right circle. His shot put on. Save. Comes over to the left, and sliding over was Radovich to make another save, as that was a big rebound left out in that left circle. Allison up ahead to Freider with 4:02 to go. Blue Jackets will do a line change. It's dumped down in. Getting there first is Schauer. He'll send it to the left corner of the Packer zone. Now in behind the net, it's Ramirez. Along the end boards into the right corner. And a whistle. I didn't even see what the whistle was for, but they're going to bring it all the way back down in the Blue Jacket zone. It's going to be to the right of the goaltender Radovich, and now we got a penalty coming up on the Blue Jackets. That's what it was. I never saw what it was. Galley's going to go off. This will come at 13-16. So a power play coming up for South St. Paul. Their power play this year is 17.9. Too many men. Boy, I tell you what, that drives the coaches nuts when that happens. It's like the third or fourth this year. Anyway, the penalty kill for the Blue Jackets, 81.8%, only giving up 4 power play goals and 22 penalty kills. And the power play for South St. Paul, 17.9%. They have 5 and 28 attempts. In the left corner with the puck is Shower. Gets it back out to the blue line to Ramirez. Ramirez up high again to Shower, left circle. Throws it on net, save, and it comes to the right circle and the half wall on the right side and cleared down the ice by Joe Allison. Stopped by the goaltender Lissick behind the Packer net. Ramirez with it. Minute 6 to go in that Packer power play. Ramirez flying down the ice. He's to the left circle in the Blue Jacket zone. That's knocked away by Cabina. They're unable to clear it around the boards, and they center it out. And a shot put on by Winsenson. That's deflected. Thrown on net, though, by Shower from the right circle, and a save by the goaltender Radovich. At the left point, now they'll set it back up high with the puck is Saver. Saver's shot's blocked. Lund flips it down the ice. Back into the Packer left corner. Fryder getting give chase along with Ramirez. Ramirez chips it off the boards near the left point. Comes out to neutral ice. Picked up now by Saver. Saver, a 2-on-1, sets it up. Shot and a goal up under the crossbar by Brandon Reynolds. It's a power play goal, and it's a 1-0 lead for the South St. Paul Packers. That was a nice 2-on-1 that Saver came down with Reynolds, and Reynolds buries it for the opening goal here today. And this will come at 14:52. And for Reynolds,
scoring a power play goal for the Packers.
The second.
Brendan Reynolds. Assisted by number 14, Jacob Saber, and number 8, Lucas McClellan. Reynolds from Saber and McClellan. A power play goal at 14:52.
And let's see how the Blue Jackets respond with a minute 56 here to go in the first period. Shots now 7-6 in favor of the Packers. That's flipped out to the Blue Jacket blue line. Lehman will go back to pick it up. And almost a turnover again up high. A shot just sails high over the net from Paladochuk. Boy, we're kind of getting a little sloppy with that puck here at the moment. Lehman sends it to the half wall on the left side. Kemp unable to control it. Here come the Packers again with a minute 25 to go. Putting on the pressure in the Blue Jacket defensive zone. Taken away by Zimba. Here's Zimba to center. Zimba to the blue line. Zimba trying to work by the players. He's tied up with Felton along the end boards. Kemp comes away with it. Left corner. He's going to send it to the left point to Allison. Allison with the puck. Back to the half wall to Kemp. Cross ice to the right point. Wrist shot from Cabina sails wide. Under a minute to go, period 1. Packers with the lead, 1-0. Battle along the end boards in the Packers zone. Puck will roll to the left corner. Packers are going to try to clear, unable to do so. Spinning around with that puck is Lissick. He'll send it off the center where it's grabbed by Zimba. Zimba cross ice to Allison. Allison checked up on the play by Shower. And Shower is going off for interference. Power play number 2 coming up for the Blue Jackets. And this will come in 16:25. Well, 35 seconds left in the period. Blue Jackets can maybe tie this up. Left wing half wall, back up to Zimba at blue line. Right point Cabina. They tried to work it over to Kemp. It's going to trickle over back to Lund on the left wing half wall. Lund tried to send it deep, unable to do so. And Ramirez backhands it off the glass down in the Blue Jacket zone. 13 seconds to go. Another turnover. A shot and a goal, a shorthanded goal. That's the third time we've turned it over, and Win Sensen was right there in front of the net, took it away, and shot it into the back of the net. And it's 2-0 Packers. And this will come at 16:51. Win Sensen gets the goal, his third of the year, and it's a shorthanded goal.
Packers, number 18, Matt Wisenson, unassisted, a shorthanded goal at 16.
7 seconds left to go in the period. Knocked down into the Blue Jackets zone. No wave in the icing. Blue Jackets are going to go to the locker room trailing 2-zip. And basically it's sloppy puck play. So, Blue Jackets after 17 minutes are trailing 1-0. And again, it's just sloppy puck play has bit them here in the first period. They've turned it over a couple times, and 2 of the 3 times that they've turned it over, the Packers have made them pay for it. 1 on a power play goal and 1 shorthanded. We'll come back with our first intermission coming up. It's Blue Jacket hockey. After 1 period of play from the historic Hibbing Memorial Arena, our score is South St. Paul 2, Hibbing Chisholm nothing. It's Blue Jacket hockey on KQ North 106.3 WMFG. After 1 period of play here from the historic Hibbing Memorial Arena, Blue Jackets trailed 2-0 to the Packers of South St. Paul. And basically, that first period, we just started getting real sloppy with the puck and turned it over. And, well, they made us pay, not once but twice. Packers will get on board at 14:52 of the first period. It was Reynolds picking up his second of the year. Saver and McClellan on the assist. That was a power play goal, and that made it 1-0. And then right here before the end of the half, at 16:51, when Sensen picks up his third, it's unassisted as we threw it basically right to him out in front of the net, and he banged it home past Radovich. That was a shorthanded goal, and that made it 2-0. Shots in that period, South St. Paul had 9. The Blue Jackets had 6. So saves in the first period. Evan Radovich has 7, and Jacob Lissick has 6. Penalties in that period. Blue Jackets had 1 for 2 minutes. South St. Paul 2 for 4. In fact, the Blue Jackets will still have 1:25 of a power play when they come out in period number 2. That's basically where we're at. If it wasn't for poor puck management, I think we'd be doing all right. I mean, we looked good there for a while, then the Packers kind of woke up a little bit, but still, we weren't playing bad. I thought we were outplaying them just a tad bit, but then it kind of all fell apart when we started giving that puck away, just kind of being lackadaisical with our passes and such. And the Packers of South St. Paul has made us pay, so we're going to have to come here in the second period and hopefully do better. And one thing that I like statistics-wise is even though the Blue Jackets have been outscored 6-3 in period 2, South St. Paul has been outscored 16-3 in the second period. We'll step aside, come back with more in our first intermission. But after 1 period of play here from the historic Hibbing Memorial Arena, it's South St. Paul looking pretty at the moment as they lead the Blue Jackets by a score of 2-0. It's Blue Jacket hockey on 106.3 WMFG. And both squads are back out on the ice. We're about ready to get this one underway. Again, the Blue Jackets trail 2-0 after 1 to South St. Paul. But the Blue Jackets will open up this period with 1:25 of a power play. Again, the Blue Jackets have been outscored 6-3 in period 2. And South St. Paul has been outscored 16-3 in the second period. It's 0 for 1 in the power play here so far this afternoon. Hopefully we can change that and pick up a goal here quick and, like I said, take some of that momentum back from the Packers of South St. Paul. Blue Jackets will be moving left to right. Out for the Blue Jackets will be Allison centering Kemp, and Lund back on the D line is going to be Kavina and Zimba for this power play. Back in the box, we'll go Shower for another 1:25. Now we get the door closed on the other side of the rink, and we can get this one underway. And here we go. The draw with Saver was won by Allison. And Zimba at his own blue line, cross ice to Kemp. Kemp will carry it across on the right wing. Poked off his stick, comes back out to neutral ice. Going to be grabbed by Saver. Saver just stops at the left circle. And the Blue Jackets zone sends it around wide. With the puck is Win Sensen. Threw it towards the net. That's blocked. And now another turnover at the blue line. Win Sensen, a Saver, and it's tipped in for another shorthanded goal. as we turn the puck over at our own blue line, and no one was down there to find Saver at all. And it's 3-0. Two shorthanded goals on this power play have doomed the Blue Jackets. This comes at the 28-second mark.
Scoring shorthanded goal for the Packers, number 14, Jacob Saber. He's assisted by number 18, Matt Winston. Saber from Winston.
For Saber, that's his sixth of the year, his team-leading sixth. And two shorthanded goals on this power play have the Blue Jackets in a big hole. High score of 3-0. And as I was clicking on my computer, I looked down, and the Packers had another opportunity, and the puck flipped up out of play. Still 38 seconds to go in the Blue Jacket power play, and the way this power play has been going, I'm pretty sure everybody in the building's going to be happy when it's over. Face-off to the right of Radovich. And coming in right off the face-off and getting the shot off was Reynolds, but it goes wide. In the right corner of the Blue Jacket zone, Zimba comes away with it. Here's Zimba to center. Zimba to the blue line. Tries to skip by the D and unable to do so, and Ramirez whacks it down the ice to the Blue Jacket blue line. Lund with the puck. Lund at center. Poked off his stick by Win Sensen. Blue Jackets send it down in behind the Packer net. They'll send it around out near the right point. Cabina sends it down low. So we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. It's going to be tipped in on Radovich from the blue line. That came off the stick of Shower, and Radovich just wisely put the paddle down and then throws the puck. 15:27 to go, period 2, 3-0 Packers. Two shorthanded goals on that last power play for the Blue Jackets. That's the story of the game at the moment. Face out to the right of Radovich. Comes back out to the left point. Packers will throw it on net. I don't think Radovich even saw that wrist shot from Lissick until the last minute. At the half wall on the left side, push toward the Blue Jacket goal. Saver with the puck near the right wing half wall. He'll cycle it down when Sensen cut off. Sent over to the right wing half wall again. Edmonds couldn't do anything with it. Bauer with the puck. Bouncing puck comes out near the left point. They'll send it down to the left wing half wall in the Blue Jacket zone. When Sensen tried to stick handle, unable to do so, Allison gets it up ahead. Edmonds brings it across the Packer blue line, and Bauer pokes it off his stick. Edmonds from the left wing half wall gets a shot off. Sails wide. At the right wing half wall for the Blue Jackets, Mikey Anderton. And behind the net, Edmonds. Edmonds from the left corner of the Packer zone. Tried to get it to Galley at the left point. And Galley unable to hold it, so he'll have to go out to center and pick it up. Here's Galley with the puck. Blue Jackets will do a line change. And it's flipped into the Blue Jacket zone. Lehman has it left circle. Zimba. His pass is that wasn't Zimba, actually. Excuse me, that was Janicic. His pass is intercepted. Right now the Packers are getting all in the passing lanes, that's for sure. Centering pass from Ramirez. Trying to hook him up is Heimerl. Out to the left point, it's Lissick. Lissick brings it down, throws it through the crease, comes over the top of the right circle. High slot area, unable to pull the trigger on that shot was Dobmeyer. Puck's in the left corner of the Blue Jacket zone. 13:42 to go, period 2. It's 3-0. South St. Paul with the lead. Lund quickly back the other way for the Blue Jackets. He's across the blue line, sends it over to Freider on the right wing, throwing toward the net. That's cleared away by the Packers. Packers bank it off the near boards out to center. Back the other way with the puck is Peladochuk, and his shot goes just wide. They had so much on it, it came all the way back out to the Packer blue line. Stick handling in across with the puck is McClellan. McClellan circles the Blue Jacket net into the left corner, being harassed by Zimba. McClellan with the puck. Coming off the half wall on the left wing was Ogren. They'll send it around to the right point, Ramirez. Ramirez banks it off the right wing boards, back down in behind the Blue Jacket net. Blue Jackets recover the puck. Here's Allison stick handling the center. He'll work down the right side. He's into the Packer zone. Tries to cut in, penalty coming up. And the Blue Jackets are going on the power play. Hopefully this one is a lot better than the last one. It's going to be a trip. And going off is Ogren. Time of this will be 4:14. Power play number 3 for the Blue Jackets. Face off to the left of the goaltender Lissick. Sent around out near the left point, left wing half wall. Blue Jackets have the puck. Ramirez took it away from Lund and fires it down the ice. Radovich will slow it down. Back to pick it up is Kabina behind the Blue Jacket bench. He'll leave it for Lund. Lund circles and picks it up. Lund leaves it for Zimba at the left circle. Zimba to Lund on the right wing. He's across. Cross-ice pass intercepted by Ramirez and fired down the ice. Minute 25 to go in that Blue Jacket power play. We got 12:10 to go, period 2, and the Blue Jackets trail 3-0. Lund, cross-ice left wing pass off the center. That's knocked off the stick of Kemp. Into the Packers zone, the puck goes. Centering pass off the inboard from Allison's knocked away. Allison left corner. And it's taken away by Ramirez, and Ramirez just flips it back down the ice. 57 seconds to go in that Blue Jacket power play. Zimba from the left circle in the Blue Jacket zone to Lund at center ice. Lund works it ahead to Allison. Allison with the puck, stops half wall right side. Gets it up to the high slot. Shot put on by Kabina. Just went over the top of the net. There's Kabina throwing it towards the net. Loose puck, set it up. Allison a goal, 5-hole, and a setup from the slot by Kemp. And the Blue Jackets have some life here. It's a power play goal. And for Joe, that's his second of the year. Allison with the power play goal. Kemp for sure will get one of the assists. This will come at 5:41. We'll see if there's another assist on there, but Kemp will definitely get one of them.
Scoring a power play goal for your Blue Jackets, number 3, Allison. He's assisted by number 17, Casey Kemp, and number 7, Ethan Lund.
And Lund picked up the other one.
And Lund, a power play goal at 5:41.
Puck up out of place, and we have a stoppage. Faceoff's going to come down now to the right of Radovich. Well, hopefully this gives the Blue Jackets a little bit of a spark that they needed, but they need to quit turning that puck over. That's what's been killing them. Knocked in the left corner of the Blue Jackets zone. Ogren sends it up to the half wall. Marshak tipped it up, tried to work it ahead. Puck's at center ice. With its Lissick. Banked off the left wing boards. Carried across now by Reynolds. Reynolds taken out of the play. Here comes Marshak the other way. Marshak into the right corner. Marshak looking, centering pass. That hits a skate. Freider with it. Freider circles into the right corner. Freider to Lund over near the left corner. Blue Jackets looking. They get it out to Lehman up high. Lehman throws it towards the goaltender, and it got through all that traffic. I'm not sure how, but Lissick made the save. 10:15 to go, period 2. Blue Jackets trail 3-1. Face-off will be to the right of Lissick. Allison will take that draw with Saver. Blue Jackets control it, comes out to the blue line. Kabina throws it on net. Big pad save by Lissick. Kabina from the right point sends it to the half wall on the right side. Coming away with it are the Packers. They try to work it up ahead to Win Sensen. It's going to be just dumped into the right corner of the Blue Jackets zone. Now out near the right point, Ramirez. Saver from in front of the Packer bench. Kind of trickles into the Blue Jacket zone. Zimba sends it right back out to center ice. Now it's poked away by Allison. Here's Allison. He brings it across, but he's ridden off the play instantly by Shower. And back the other way comes Saber and company. Saber tried to center it, unable to do so. Taking that loose puck is Zimba back the other way. Here's Zimba. Zimba's going to try to split the D. He stops over at the left circle, looking, still looking, and it's going to come out to the blue line. No, it's taken away. Saber back the other way. He's got Winsenson on his right. Saber stops near the left point, leaves it for Winsenson, back to Saber. Saber a shot and a goal from the slot, just like that. Saber, 2 today. And it's kind of quieted the crowd on that one. 7th of the year, and that makes it a 3-goal lead once again. At 4-1. 7:48 is the time of this goal. Winsenson set him up nicely right there. And from the slot, sent it home.
Number 14, Jacob Saber. Assisted by number 18, Matt Winsenson. And number 4, Owen Ramirez.
So Ramirez got the other assist. And play continues into the Blue Jacket zone.
48.
Shot from the left side goes wide. Picked up near the right corner by Dobmeyer. Dobmeyer taken out of the play by Galley. Here come the Blue Jackets. Lund the center. Lund across on the left side. Lund cuts in. Shots blocked. Bouncing puck. Tipped out near the right point. Galley sends it deep. In along the end board. Zimba let it go to the left corner. Lund will give chase. Kept alive left point by Lehman. Puck's loose, right circle, comes back out to the blue line. Lund will send it deep. We'll get a penalty coming up. This time it's going to be on number 6 for a trip. That would be Joshua Lissick. And we're going on power play number 4. Second penalty of the period on South St. Paul. This will come at 8:39. Let's see if the Blue Jackets can get another power play goal here. They trail 4-1 with 8:20 to go. Comes out to the left point, sent deep in the left corner by Zimba. Allison with the puck. Poked off his stick by Ramirez. Now he'll send it over to Lund. Lund back in behind the net to Allison. Allison tried to throw it to the front of the net. That's dug loose by Edmonds. Back to the right point to Cabina. Cabina had it poked off his stick. He'll have to go back in his own zone and get it as he's being chased by Reynolds. Head man pass, unable to connect. And we got an icing. 7:49 to go, period 2. Blue Jackets trail 4-1. 1:28 to go in that power play for the Blue Jackets. Their 4th of the afternoon. Face off to the left of the goaltender, Radovich. Edmonds sends it around to the near left corner for Lund. And the Blue Jackets will try again with 1:20 to go in their power play. Off the left wing boards to Edmonds. Edmonds working down the left side. Circle the net. Then right in front and a goal by Allison, his second of the day. Allison was breaking down the slot at a nice speed. And Allison banged it home off the inside of the post. His second of the afternoon and his third of the year. And the Blue Jackets now 2 for 4 on the power play. And this will come at 9:29. So Edmonds, a nice feed off the end boards from behind the net. Spread it out right in front. And Allison banged it off the inside of the right post and into the net for the power play goal, and it's 4-2. Edmonds got the only assist on that one. But the Blue Jackets now maybe have a little bit of life. Play continues in the Packer zone near the left wing half wall. Allison picks it up. Tried to center it. That's knocked away. Ramirez with the puck for the Packers. They'll stop in behind the Packer and net. Works it over on the right wing. Out to center to Saber. Saber brings it across. Goes to Win Sensen. Top of the left circle. His shot deflected up and over into the right corner. That'll be dug loose by Shower. Right in centering pass. Right camped out in front was Saber and Win Sensen, and they got tied up right at the last minute. That puck's going to trickle all the way back to the Packer blue line. We got 6:25 to go here in period 2. And South St. Paul with a 4-2 lead. Into the right corner of the Blue Jackets zone. With the puck is Shower. Kaladochuk had it. And now Allison, penalty coming up. That's going to be a cross check, I believe. Nope, charging. We're going right back on the power play the 5th time. South St. Paul taking a lot of penalties here today. And going off, that's going to be Shower. And this will come at the 10:54 mark. Shots on goal, 14-11 in favor of South St. Paul. They lead this game 4-2, but the Blue Jackets were back on the power play for the 5th time this afternoon. They initially were 2 for 4. And now Shower is yelling at the referee. Did they hit him with an unsportsmanlike? And now Saber's coming over to tell Shower to calm down before he gets any more problems. So he must have said something after the charging call. Maybe a 2 and a 10. And now head coach Pete Schultz wants an explanation.
On to the Packers, number 19, Shore. 2 minor for charging. Shore for charging. Time to penalty, 10:54.
And now their discussion will continue apparently over at the Packer bench. So somebody's going to come sit for the 2 minutes. So they must have tacked on a 10-minute misconduct on him. He must have said something to the ref. Because now skating over is Wilebski. He'll serve the 2 minutes of it. So we'll find out. Looks like Shower must have got a 10-minute misconduct for lipping off to the ref. Anyway, Blue Jackets had the puck momentarily. It's taken away. Back the other way comes Reynolds. Reynolds left circle shot. And, oh, no, it didn't go in. I thought that got right by Radovich. Plus 10 misconduct. Okay. Either way, the Blue Jackets are on the power play for 1:24. Lund picks it up from his own left corner for the Blue Jackets. Zimba's pass is knocked away by Saber. Saber just whips it right back into the Blue Jackets zone. 5:19 to go, period 2. Blue Jackets trail 4-2. Lund with the puck to center. Now he'll leave it for Zimba. Zimba carries it into the Packers zone. He'll stop at the half wall, now out near the left point. Zimba with the puck. Hands it off to Allison down low with a little assist there from Lund. Lund half wall left side. Back up high to Zimba, back to Lund. Down low to Allison. Pops off his stick and he'll battle, and now back the other way comes Win Sensen. Here's Win Sensen into the Blue Jacket zone. He'll just circle the net. He's got Zimba all over him. Win Sensen, though, maintains control of the puck. He gave it to Saber. Zimba took it away in the right corner. 27 seconds left in that Blue Jacket power play. Blue Jackets having a hard time getting out of their own zone. That'll be fired all the way down the ice and sent right back courtesy of Joshua Lissick. Sabina takes a poke at it. Sabina's pass deflects right to Edmonds along the boards on the right wing. Well, Blue Jackets didn't get nothing going on this power play. We're back to 5-on-5. Meanwhile, here's Kemp into the zone. Tried to cut in from the right circle. Puck knocked off his stick. Allison, half wall right side. Allison circles. Hands it off to Kemp again at the half wall. Then Allison has it, sends it over to Janicic, left point. He'll rattle it around the boards. Lehman pinches down to keep it alive for the Blue Jackets from the right point. And now it's flipped to the Blue Jacket blue line, and Janicic will go pick it up. 3:32 to go. And it's a 4-2 lead for South St. Paul. In behind the net, they'll work it on the left wing to Ramirez. Out to center. With the puck was Dobmeyer. Flips it into the left corner of the Blue Jackets zone. Ramirez with the puck. Skating on the right wing. Gets it out to the right point to McClellan. Right, a centering pass is broken up by the Blue Jackets. They'll try to come the other way. Allison at the blue line. Gets by the D. Allison sets up. And he couldn't pull the trigger. Right in front. And the puck's loose in the paint. No goal. As the whistle already blew, and there's bodies galore in the net and right in front of the net. So it remains 4-2 with 2:57 to go here in period number 2. And right now the goaltender, Jacob Lissick, kind of adjusting things on his pads. Face off to his left. Sent towards the net, deflected, and a save with the blocker by the goaltender Lissick. 2:48 to go and counting. Out to center ice with the puck is Ogren. He'll cross on the left wing and just send it around to the right corner. Right circle, thrown towards the net, goes wide off the stick of Reynolds. At the half wall on the left side. With the puck is Reynolds. Reynolds near the left point, sends it down in the left corner. They get it back up high. Slap shot coming, sails wide from Bauer. And a puck kind of came right out in front. The Blue Jackets cleared it away just in time. 2:18 to go. There's a shot partially blocked by Kabina from the left circle off the stick of Haladochuk. And flipped up over the top of the net. And we got a whistle. Face-off's coming up to the right of Radovich as the net came off its mooring. Face-off going to be taken by Allison. They'll go up against Heimerl. Blue Jackets come away with it. Kemp to center ice. Kemp across the blue line with 2 minutes to go in the period. It's a 4-2 lead for South St. Paul. Back to the left point, deflected up and over the top by Edmonds as Kabina just threw it towards the net. Fired down the ice, icing coming up on the Packers with 1:45 to go in the period. Face-off will come down here to the left of Jacob Lissick, the senior goaltender. Face-off controlled by the Blue Jackets. Kabina, right point, he'll send it around the boards to along the end boards and behind the net. With it's Ramirez for the Packers. Ramirez had been a saver up on the left wing to Wissenson. Wissenson flips it into the Blue Jackets zone. Kabina pack to pick it up along the end board. Bouncing puck, Wissenson, a shot and a goal. He found the hole to the right of the goaltender, Radovich. And just like that, on another turnover, it makes it 5-2. Sensen from the left circle saw the little opening and flipped it through. It's coming at 15:39. net makes it 5-2, and that stings. For Winsenson, that's his third of the year. That's been the name of this game so far today, folks.
Matt Winsenson. He's assisted number 27, Carter Heimerl, and number 14, Jacob Saber.
Heimerl and Saber on the assist. But that makes it a 5-2 game. And now we got a penalty coming up on the Blue Jackets. And this one's going to be on Lund. For a rough. So we have the second power play coming up for South St. Paul here today. This will come at 15:52.
Penalty to Blue Jackets, number 7, Ethan Lund. 2-minute minor for roughing. Lund for roughing.
Blue Jackets control it, and it's sent down the ice by Zimba. Lisick stops it. Ramirez will pick it up. Less a minute to go here in period number 2. Blue Jackets trail 5-2. Flipped into the Blue Jackets zone by Saver and behind the net. Tied up by Kabina. With the puck is Reynolds. Half wall to Winsenson. Winsenson gets it back. We'll set it up with Ramirez. Over to Saver, right side. Winsenson on the left wing. Sends it into the left corner for Reynolds. Centering pass. Going to come top of the right circle. Saver is shot. And a save by Radovic. 26 seconds left to go in period number 2. And there's 1:18 to go in that power play for the Packers. Face off to the left of Radovic. Blue Jackets had it momentarily, taken away by Saber. Saber comes in, gets a shot off from the right circle. That sails high and wide. Ramirez on the left wing. Back up high to Saber. Over to Ramirez near the left point. Winsenson left circle. Cross ice to the right circle. Puck loose. Blue Jackets come away with this. Kemp back the other way. Kemp has Allison trailing him. He'll leave it for Allison. And that'll be it for the second period. But again, the story of this game has been the turnovers by the Blue Jackets, and they've resulted in some goals here this afternoon, and the Blue Jackets now find themselves down 5-2 after 2 periods. Coming up in their second intermission, we'll review our stats throughout the game. Also take a look at some of the other stuff going on. You're listening to Blue Jacket Hockey, and it's right here on KQ North 106.3 WMFG. After 2 periods of play here from the historic Hibbing Memorial Arena, Blue Jackets find themselves down by a score of 5-2. And again, it's turning over the puck is paid dearly here today. I mean, South St. Paul has jumped all over that. We've turned the puck over, and that's a result of majority of their goals. Here in the second period, South St. Paul would score another shorthanded goal at the 28-second mark. They got the shorthanded goal at the 16:51 mark of the first period. We still had about a minute and 20-something of a power play to come out in the second period. And 28 seconds into the period, Saber got the shorthanded goal this time. His first of the game, 6th of the year, Winsenson on the assist. That made it a 3-0 game. But then the Blue Jackets finally get on board with a power play. It was Allison, his second of the year from Kemp and Lund. Again, that came at 5:41, and that made it a 3-1 game. And off a turnover, Saber picks up his second of the game and 7th of the year at 7:48. Winsenson and Ramirez on the assist. That made it a 4-1 game. Blue Jackets will get another power play goal at 9:29. And again, it's Joe Allison, second of the game, third of the year. The assist went to Edmonds, and you're thinking, okay, it's 4-2. Everything's good. Well, then we turn it over again, and at 15:39, it was Winsenson's turn to get the goal, down low on the left side. His third of the year, Heimerl and Saver on the assist. And like that, it's a 5-2 game after 2 periods of play. Shots in that second period, the Blue Jackets had 6 for a 2-period total of 12. South St. Paul had 8 for a 2-period total of 9. So saves in the second period, 5 for Evan Radovic. He's got 12 on the afternoon. Jacob Lisick, he had 4. He's got 10 on the afternoon. for the Packers of South St. Paul. Penalties in that second period. The Blue Jackets had 1 for 2 minutes. They now have 2 for 4 minutes. Meanwhile, South St. Paul picked up 3 for 16 minutes. They now have 5 for a total of 20 minutes as Shower went off for a charge and a 10-minute misconduct at 10:54. Blue Jackets on the power play today, 2 for 5. And South St. Paul 1 for 2. South St. Paul will come out in the third period still with 52 seconds of a power play as Lund went off for a rough late in that second period. So the Blue Jackets aren't out of this by any means. They just got to quit turning that puck over, because it seems like every time we got little lackadaisical with our pass and didn't really put much on it, it was intercepted by a Packer and bad things happened. So we'll have to see how the third period plays out. But after 2 periods of play, the Blue Jackets are down by 3 by a score of 5-2. We'll step aside, come back with more of our second intermission. You're listening to Blue Jacket Hockey, and it's right here on KQ North 106.3 WMFG. And both squads back out on the ice, and we'll get our third period underway momentarily. Blue Jackets in the third period this year have been outscored 13-4. Meanwhile, South St. Paul's outscored their opponent in the third period 11-8. South St. Paul will start this period with 52 seconds left of a power play as Lund went off late for a rough in period number 2. "17 minutes of hockey. Blue Jackets need to get at least 3 to extend this. On the penalty kill be Allison, along with Kabina and Zimba and Kemp. Meanwhile, on the power play, we'll have Reynolds, Wincentin, Saver, Ramirez, as well as McKellen. Knocked into the Blue Jacket zone in the third period. Now coming in is Vitek.
Blue Jackets, number 1, Vitek
Vozdecki comes in the third. From center ice, it's fired in by Saver. Saver has 2 goals here for the Packers this afternoon. They get it out the blue line. Ramirez with it over to Saver, top of the right circle. Centers it to Wincentin, rolls off his stick into the right corner of the Blue Jacket zone. 14 seconds to go in that power play for South St. Paul. Chip down the ice. Kemp will pick it up. Kemp looking, left circle. Kemp tries to get by the defender Ramirez that rolls in on Lissick. He'll just reach down and freeze it. 16:11 to go in the game. South St. Paul with the lead, 5-2. Face-off's going to be to the right of the goaltender, Lissick. Again, 3 seconds to go on that power play. Trying to get the last switch in, and Galley's got to stay out. Kabina goes back to the bench. Face-off controlled by the Packers. Too far in front of number 28, Heimerl. First time he's seen action here today. And it kind of got stopped by the Blue Jackets, trickled in on Vitek. He just put the left hand down and froze it. 15:55 to go. Blue Jackets trail 5-2. Shots on goal favor the Packers, 18-12. Now they're trying to get Marshak on there. Ryder had to stay on. Long handboards, Blue Jackets. Oh no, Heimerl went right through the crease. And now a save way out to his right is Vitek Vozdecki to make the save for the Blue Jackets. 15:46 to go. Blue Jackets need something here to give them some momentum. Face off to the right of Vitek. Allison on the draw with Win Sensen. Coming away with the puck is Zimba. And Zimba to the Packer blue line. Trying to stick handle around the defender. Joshua Lissick unable to do so. Play continues in the Packer zone. Near the right corner. Puck will roll way out near the blue line. Now it's going to be poked to center. And it'll be sent back in by Zimba. Stopped by Lissick behind the Packer net. Ramirez overskated it. Out near the right point. Lehman bangs it off the boards down in the right corner for Allison. Allison's battling with McClellan. Joshua Lissick, the defenders there as well, sent deep to Kemp. Picked up by Felton for the Packers, and South St. Paul pushes it out to center before it's poked away by Lehman. Now it's sent into the Blue Jacket zone. Line change Packers. Tipped by Kemp into the zone. Blue Jackets will finish up a line change with 14:37 to go. Blue Jackets trail 5-2. Into the right corner, Janicic to Lund. That doesn't connect. Here come the Packers once again. They're out to center. With the puck is Heimero. They'll be sent into the Blue Jacket zone where Zimba will pick it up. He'll battle with Heimero along the end wall. Galley comes away with it for the Blue Jackets. He'll backhand it out to center. And the Packers will send it right back in deep as they'll do a line change with 14:05 to go. Zimba. Long pass to the blue line to Freider. Freider has Lund on his left. And a shot and a goal by Freider from the left circle as the goaltender was screened. And the Blue Jackets make it 5-3. Come at 3:05. That's exactly what the Blue Jackets needed, and for Blake, that's his first goal of the year. But that makes it a little more manageable at 5-3. Face-off controlled by the Blue Jackets, swept down in by Edmonds. Back to pick it up in the left corner. Here's Edmonds in the Packer zone.
He's assisted by number 4, Michael Galley, and number 10, Mitch Zimba. Freider from Galley and Zimba.
Well, there you go. The assist to Galley and Zimba. Meanwhile, play continues. Kemp carries it in. His shot from the top of the right circle is deflected and comes back out. All the way back to the Blue Jacket blue line. Blue Jackets bring it in. Edmonds gets taken down. And South St. Paul with the puck. To Saver. Poked off Saver's stick. He'll battle with Zimba down near the right wing half wall in the Blue Jacket zone. Saver with the puck. Saver gives chase. Left circle. Saver comes in, centering it. Poked out. Comes out to the slot. A shot. Doesn't go in, then it's a goal. Who poked it home? The initial shot was taken by McClellan, and the save was made, but then somebody was right there to bang it in. And I think they're going to say it was Saver, and if that's the case, it's a hat trick. It is, because the kids are throwing all the hats out on the ice. Saver's going to pick up his third of the game. It's the hat trick. And that's his 8th of the year. We didn't want that to happen, but South St. Paul right back on it at the 4:11 mark here. They make it 6-3.
Scoring the assist to goal for the Packers, number 14, Jacob Saver. Saver, unassisted, time of the goal, 4:11.
So it was unassisted. The initial shot was taken by McClellan. Vitek made the save, but the puck was behind him in the blue paint. No Blue Jackets were there. A couple of Packer players were there, and Saver's the one that got credited with banging it in. 12:20 to go. Blue Jackets down 6-3. At center ice, rolls off Rodder's stick. Saver's there, sends it back to Ramirez in the Packer zone. With the puck is McClellan. McClellan with the Blue Jacket blue line. They'll take a shot, blocked by Kubina. Loose puck grab by Lund. Lund back out to center ice. Lund to the blue line. Poked off Lund's stick, but it comes right to Marshak. Marshak in the slot. He's ridden out of the play. We got a penalty coming up as Marshak got taken down. There was a collision between Ramirez and Marshak at the end of this. Marshak's slow to get up. Ramirez still down. There's going to be a hook being called here at the 5:11 mark. And Ramirez is able to skate over to the bench. That's a good thing. Now there's a discussion. It's on South St. Paul. So the Blue Jackets should have a power play. And discussion continues here. One over at the South St. Paul bench and one right out in the defensive zone of South St. Paul. I think they're looking for the culprit. And here we go. So the Blue Jackets go on power play number 6. And going off will be Winsenson. Well, let's see if the Blue Jackets can make it a 2-point game again. 6-3 in favor of South St. Paul. Puck sent down in the Blue Jacket end. Cabina with it. Cabina gets it back. He carries it across left side. Tries to work around the defenseman, Lissick. He'll leave it along the end boards for Allison. Back to Cabina. Right wing half wall to Kemp. Kemp had it taken away and comes out to the blue line. No, we kept it alive. But now the Packers coming back the other way. Keep in mind, they have 2 shorthanded goals here this afternoon. Zimba from his own right corner. Hands it off to Lund in the left corner, and here comes Lund. Lund with some speed to the blue line. Here's Lund to the right circle, poked off his stick. They'll gather it in at the half wall. Back to Zimba. They couldn't connect on the pass, and it's going to be flipped back down to the Blue Jacket blue line. Zimba works it on the right wing to Cabina. Cabina across the blue line where he's taken out of the play instantly. At the half wall on the right side is Allison. Allison now along the end boards, taken out of the play by Felton. Back up high to Cabina. His shot's blocked. And it's going to come all the way back down in the Blue Jacket zone. We got 38 seconds to go in this Blue Jacket power play. 10:24 to go in the game. Blue Jackets trail 6-3. Shots 2013 in favor of South St. Paul. Lund to center. Left wing pass to Kemp. Kemp's across on the left wing. Gives it back to Allison. Left circle. Shot. Ooh, that sailed right over the crossbar. That looked pretty from this angle, but it was just a little too high. Here's Saber back the other way. He's going to set it up. Saber gets it back left circle. And it's just tipped wide off the stick of Heimerl. 6 seconds to go in that Blue Jacket power play. Back to the point. Now it's intercepted by Lund. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. Lund carries it in the zone, sends it towards the net. That's knocked away by the defenseman Lissick. There's Lissick to the Blue Jacket blue line. Left it for his teammate. That'll be sent down in the left corner where it's grabbed by the Blue Jackets. Kemp sends it around to the near boards. Long pass to Allison. Didn't connect. Icing coming up. Peyton Taylor seeing his first ice time here today for the Blue Jackets. Blue Jackets being outshot 3-1 here in the third period. Ironically enough, each team has a goal with only 4 shots total combined in this third period. Into the right corner of the Blue Jacket zone, sent around by Cabina to the half wall on the left side. giving chase with Andrican into the right corner. Working it up to Taylor near the half wall. Shot from the right point's blocked. Comes to the left wing half wall, dug out by Reynolds. Zimba works it ahead. Gets it right back as a little give and go with Andrican. Zimba to Fryer, left circle. Fryer back in front, and the puck poked away at the last minute as they tried to work it back to Zimba in front of the net. Quickly flying down the ice the other direction is Reynolds. With the puck is Ramirez. Ramirez to the half wall, sent deep by the Packers. They'll do a line change as Winsenson gives chase. Winsenson in behind, down to the right corner, being harassed by Zimba. Winsenson goes down, but it's picked up by Saber, who's got a hat trick. Saber back out to the left point. Wrist shot, knocked down in front. There's a shot by Saber from the bottom of the left circle, and it's a save by Vitek. 8:16 to go. Blue Jackets' time is not their friend. They're down by 3. Got a decent little crowd on hand here today for it being such a beautiful afternoon. I figured most people would be like, oh, it's beautiful, let's get our Christmas shopping done. Blue Jackets control the puck. Own right corner, Zimba. Head man pass up to Allison. Allison to the blue line of the Packers. He'll carry it across. Rolls off his stick into the right corner. Oh, he's penalty coming up. And it's going to go on Joshua Lissick. There's a shot that's deflected wide, and there's the whistle. Interference coming up, or a hold. It's going to be a hold. Blue Jackets going on power play number 7. They're 2 for 6. This will come at 9:07. See what the Blue Jackets can do here. They desperately need a goal. Blue Jackets trying to get that last change in, but they're just not doing it quickly enough, and they're being sent back to the bench all the time. Face off to the right of Lissick. Blue Jackets on the power play with 7:50 to go. Shot by Zimba, and it just trickles by the goaltender Lissick, and it kind of flipped off him and trickled right by the net. Oh, and Kubina couldn't hold it as he got the pass back at the right point. Zimba works it ahead to Marshak, sends it into the zone. It's going to be grabbed and fired down the ice by the Packers. Vitek rattles it around the boards. Comes to the half wall. On the right side, Blue Jackets come away with it. Frieder to center. Frieder carries it across on the right wing. Frieder with some speed. Tries to fight off the check from McClellan. Marshak with the puck. Hands it off to Frieder. Nope. They'll work it over. That was Allison. They'll work it down to Lehman. Right in front. Backhand put on, and still that puck is loose as the goaltender made a couple of saves. Right in front again. As the goaltender doesn't have his stick. Now he does, but the Blue Jackets, Allison with the puck. Still 50 seconds to go in that power play. Allison carries it down low into the left corner. He'll circle the net. And the shot, I don't think, got through traffic. That's going to be deflected up and out of play. 38 seconds to go in that Blue Jacket power play. 6:31 to go in the game. Blue Jackets find themselves down 6-3. Face-off will be to the left of the goaltender. And we got a whistle. We'll do it again. Face-off won by the Blue Jackets. Kabina sends it over to Lehman. Shot from the top of the left circle. Deflected wide. At the half wall on the right side. Saber takes a poke at it. Gets it out to center when Sensen gives chase. But the Blue Jackets get that puck. Carried across by Kabina to the left circle. His shot. Saved by Lissick. No rebound. 19 seconds to go in the Blue Jacket power play. You've got 6:12 to go Face off to the right of Lissick. And the Packers get the puck and fire it down the ice. VTech will slow it down. Lays it in the corner. Lund with the puck. Passes behind Kemp. Comes out the center. Knocked off Allison's stick. And Lehman will just throw it in. And cleared down the ice for an icing coming up with 5:44 to go. It's a 3-goal lead for South St. Paul, 6-3. Face-off will come down here to the right of the goaltender, Lissick. Face-off controlled by the Blue Jackets. Zimba tried to throw it towards the net from the blue line. That deflects over to the right wing half wall. It'll be sent deep. Coming away with that puck is Bauer. Bauer turns it over, bouncing puck for Andrican, and it goes right in on Lissick, and he just freezes it. 5:24 to go. Blue Jackets down 3, 6-3. Face-off, controlled by the Packers. Out to neutral ice, taken away by Zimba momentarily, and it's pushed down in the right corner of the Blue Jacket zone. Backhanded around to the far side by Cabina. Little give and go from Kemp to Lund. Didn't quite work as they had liked it to, but the Blue Jackets do get it out to neutral ice, up ahead to Allison. Allison into the zone. They'll leave it for Lund. Lund at the half wall. Sends it to Cabina. Cabina works it over to Zimba. Zimba's got to go chase it. And he'll bank it off the right wing boards down in. And a big check on Lund from Bauer. And then a return favor. And there's penalty coming up. Definitely some hitting going on. One of the Packer players lost his helmet. That was Reynolds. Some big hitting going on with 4:45 to go. Contact to the head, 5 minutes. 5-minute major. To come at 12:15. It's going to be who are they calling this one on? It's going to be on Lund. Power play number 3 coming up for South St. Paul. 5-minute major, so we'll be shorthanded the rest of this game as there's 4:42 and counting to go. Saver up high. There's a shot that's blocked. Allison had it poked off his stick. Winsenson right circle. Shot. Vozdecki is saved. Puck bounces into the left corner. Up high. Wrist shot. Save. VTech, no rebound. Nice wrister by Ramirez from the left point. Somehow that got through all that traffic. 4:21 to go in the game. Blue Jackets will be on the shorthanded end of things for the rest of the game because there's still 4:36 to go in the major to Lund for contact to the head. Face off to the right of VTech. Winsenson has it, left corner. He'll spin around to the half wall on the left side. I'll get it out to Saver, to Ramirez. Ramirez, back to Winsenson on the left side. Winsenson is shot, another save. VTech's got it covered up, and a whistle. And now there's all sorts of banging going on. Little love fest between McClellan and a couple of Blue Jackets. Just exchanging holiday greetings. 4:04 to go in the game. Again, the Blue Jackets will play the remainder of this game shorthanded thanks to the 5-minute major given to Lund. Faceoff's going to come out to neutral ice. Just outside the Blue Jacket blue line. Allison will take the draw, and he wins it again against Wincention, and then it's thrown back into the Packers zone. Ramirez with the puck as he backpedals. Sends it over to Saber on the right wing. Saber brings it across on the right side. Saber circles the net. Saber to the left circle. Back up high to Ramirez. They send it over to Wincenson. Centering pass comes all the way out near the right point. Saber with the puck. To the half wall on the right side. The Shower, who himself got a 10-minute misconduct. There's a save by Vitek on the wrister from the right circle by Shower. Unable to hold the zone at the left point was Ramirez. Allison had an opportunity to get to it. Couldn't get to it as Ramirez took it away. Now it's sent down deep by Shower. Puck knocked around the corner of the Blue Jacket zone. Lehman giving chase. Wincenson has it. Back to Ramirez at the left point. Wincenson. Saber keeps it alive. It's going to be dumped in the right corner. 3:02 to go. Blue Jackets trail 6-3. They're going to be shorthanded for the rest of the game as the major taken by Lund for contact to the head with 4:45 to go means no matter what happens and how many goals happen, we will be shorthanded. That was a long-winded answer. Knocked back into the Blue Jacket zone and a whistle. Somebody got a cross check. And this one's going to be on the Blue Jackets. Kemp for a cross check. Now it's going to be 5-on-3. As this will come at the 14:22 mark. We got 5-on-3 for 2 minutes. There's 2:38 left to go in the game. Face off to the right of Vitek. Up high, Saber to the left circle. And a save by Vitek, and Allison clears it down the ice. Saber back to pick it up. Here come the Packers. Saber will stick handle to center. Saber into the zone, high slot, shot sails up over the top of the net. Right point with the puck, it's Lissick, sends it into the right corner. Lissick back up high. Again, it's 5-on-3. Poked away by Zimba. And Zimba will carry it into the zone. Had it poked off his stick, but right there to come help him out, it's Edmonds. And still a minute 13 to go in that 5-on-3. We got 1:50 to go in the game. Blue Jackets trail 6-3. And it appears that the Blue Jackets are going to continue to look for that first victory of the year. I guess our next opportunity will be Thursday when Delano is here. That's poked out to neutral ice. Blue Jackets with the puck. It's Breider. Breider's going to send it back down into the Packers zone. Ramirez will grab it from behind the Packer net. Minute left to go in that 5-on-3 for the Packers. A minute 34 to go in the game. Cross on the right wing. Now they'll work it over on the left side. Breider had it tied up. McClellan sends it into the left corner. Centering pass knocked away by Kubina. As Heimerl gets it back up high. Heimerl gets it back on the left wing. Heimerl looking. Cross ice, tried to get it to McClellan. Couldn't connect. Comes all the way back out to the Packers defensive zone. Minute 4 to go in the game. Blue Jackets trail 6-3. There's an icing on the Packers. 1 minute left to go in the game. 23 seconds left to go into 5-on-3. The Blue Jackets going to drop to 0-6-0. South St. Paul improves to 5-3-1, and South St. Paul come up here and took a couple 6-3 victories away from the Iron Range, as they had won by the same score yesterday over Virginia Mountain Arm Buell. Coming up on our post-game show, obviously we'll go over all the stats. We'll also check in with some of the other scores. Some of them games got underway at 2, and some are just starting at 3. Ramirez throws it towards the net, and a save by Vitek. Shots 27-17. Blue Jackets being outshot 10-5 here in the third period. Face-off controlled by the Packers. Left point. Now we're back to 5-on-4. 30 seconds left to go in the game. So still power play. This one's a 5-on-4. Save with the blocker by Vosdecki. Comes back out to the left point, right point. They'll send it down low. Saber with it. Saber has a hat trick for the Packers today. Wins Sensen into the right corner. 15 seconds to go. Back up high. Wrist shot and a goal. The wrister from the blue line by Joshua Lissick got by. I don't know how it got through all that traffic, but Lissick makes it a 7-3 lead for South St. Paul. This will come at 16:49. And for Lissick, that would be his second of the year.
Starting off for the Panthers, number 6, Josh Lissick. Assistant number 18, Matt Winston.
So Winston's got the only assist on that. 5 seconds left to go. It's carried into the Blue Jackets zone by Heimerl. Thrown on net with 1 second to go. Saved by Vitek. Blue Jackets are going to drop this one today by a score of 7-3. And it was a story of turnovers today that really kind of led to the early lead for South St. Paul, and the Blue Jackets could never catch up. And that's going to do it here from the historic Hibbing Memorial Arena as the Blue Jackets drop this one today by a score of 7-3. Post-game shows coming up next. You're listening to Blue Jacket Hockey, and it's right here on 106.3 WFFG.